Hello. At least let me turn that off real quick. Okay. Hi. Wanted to do a little Halloween stream. Ooh. Hi, Shaka. But yeah, not exactly a spooky game, but like a very it's set in autumn. It's very Halloween colored, if that makes any sense. And also, I just wanted to do a little Homesick Troll Halloween outfit to begin with, so I figured I might as well stream it, because I've been wanting to stream Hiveswap for a little bit here, and also just get to Act 2, because this is just Act 1. But yeah, it's I have played through this episode before, this act even before. Oh, hello? Hey, never mind. I thought I heard someone knocking. Okay, but yeah. The at least for me right now, the title screen music, title screen music is a little low. So I might need to adjust that later on. I think in general it's kind of a quiet song. Just messing through the menu buttons, those can be very loud, so I think this is just a quiet track. I'll adjust it after we actually start the game. But yeah, so I have played through it before. It has been a while, so this is a point and click adventure, I suppose I should specify. So I don't think I'm gonna remember just about any of the solutions, so still should be fun to play through. And it's also quite a short game. I'm not 100% sure we'll get through it tonight, but it's definitely not out of the question. And if we do, then maybe not under like a Halloween context, but you know, could probably stream through Act 2, which I'll be just about totally fresh to. I did watch a VTuber called Wakraya actually before she was VTubing, I think. Play through that. Play through Act 2 even. The first, well, I guess it's hard to say how far into it was. A bit into it. But I didn't want to spoil myself too much, so I stopped pretty early on. But yeah, so let's get into it then. And because I know this does have an opening cutscene, and that'll be a good gauge for the music. So I'm preparing myself to get my ears blasted. I've always loved. Actually, sorry, I'll stay quiet. It hit me like halfway through. I should probably turn off my model for the cutscene. It's fine. Alright, your name is... Sorry, you're going to need a minute. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. I'm gonna enjoy the writing. There's a lot. Let me actually scoot myself over just a tad. Hopefully that's good enough. Might also just give the other side of the screen a shot, but for now this should be fine. Okay. You take a deep breath. Let the uncertainty slip away into the toothy, arm-wrangling darkness and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside the town of Hauntswitch. You are, in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, and an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Speaking of, that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now. It might have headed back outside, where your little brother is. You've got to warn him. But this is a point-and-click adventure, so at no particular pace. Your babysitter gave you this for your birthday. Joey, she said, the wizard's best. He lives in his little wizardy orb, just swinging in spells and glitter. He'll protect you. Look, he's doing it right now. Your babysitter loved wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. I can probably wait to talk about it, because I believe there's a picture of it, either in this room or outside the room. But yeah, who her babysitter is pretty important. That's why I was doing the bad Boston accent for her. Joey still has such an awesome room. I'm bit like, there's not a lot of aspects of Joey's life to be jealous of, and we'll get into that later, I suppose. But she does have a very cool, very big bedroom. I suppose, like, while we have a second, I can probably talk about like my relationship to Homestuck, because I'm definitely not like a super fan, but I have read the whole comic. I played this, of course. I played all of Friend Sim, all of Pester Quest. I think I read all there was of Homestuck Squared, Homestuck 2, whatever. And then there were some bonus comics from the Patreon that they released for free that I have not got around to reading yet. But yeah, so I'm pretty well caught up. But I didn't start reading it until a decent bit after it had finished. Actually, not that long, now that I think of it. But yeah, when I was like just getting into college, I read it. It's very nice. I'm very attached to it at this point. My earlier like exposure to it, well before I read it, was, and although he, you know, doesn't like to be associated with them nowadays, Octopimp's all his like silly comic dubs at the time, which yeah, admittedly haven't aged the best. But yeah, it was a different time. That's my qualifications. Oop. Yikes, more of them. Gentrification is the real monster now. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brothers aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. Oh, I love... Oh, I think it's a dinosaur. But... Oh no. Oh no! I didn't... Poor puppy. If that icky, snaky thing hurt her, well, you'd use your budding veterinarian skills to patch her up and make it all better. But you'd also be very angry. Right now, she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. Oh, I don't remember her being this animated. It's very good. Also, I'm noticing a whole bunch of little details I didn't before. It'd be nice if these monsters were as weirded out by that weird skull Felton as you are. Unfortunately, this thing is probably Monster Chic. Yeah, I think that's like the, what do you call it? The Mother Grub skull thing. Oh, hold on a second. I just realized something. Okay, yep. Alright. I need to see live Golem reactions. It's John Homestuck. That's the twist. Peaked at Act 5, but I'm definitely true. Okay, sorry about that. I was totally missing the chat. So, looks like this game is actually pulling a bit of a, rogue book. In that, like, Slobs, like it's not called Slobs anymore, Streamlabs, isn't letting me, see the chat while I'm in game. So let me fiddle with something real quick. Oh, I can't do it. Oh wait, yeah, video. I windowed. There we go. All right. And now, all right, and let's see how this is capturing. Yeah, so this looks the same for you, but a little different for me. Okay, that works. Oop. All right, getting the thumbs up from Shaka. All right, we're good. But yeah, expect a lot of that, a lot of pointing out of new little details I pick up on. I forget if I'd actually finished Homestuck by the time I played this game. Like, I'm pretty sure I did, because I'm pretty sure I was waiting to play it until I did. I've actually been meaning to reread it at some point, but yeah. Remember when you were raking up those leaves? Your dog knocked you over and you laughed, and then everything turned to monsters. Ah, memories. The sun has just set, making for a glorious autumn eve. As such, autumnal evening glory radiates from the heavens, kissing the clouds on its way down to earth. Stupid clouds, all touchable and ephemeral and stuff. You briefly mused on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it represent? The past, the future, America? It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Ah, this is going to be the difficult part, is because I 100% want to click on and read everything. But I also don't want to, like, I'd like to beat this tonight. We don't have to beat it tonight. Homestuck! It is. Welcome to the chat, Toe Flasher? Toe Flasher. Oh, Buttercream Frog. I haven't seen you since I streamed Animal Crossing ages and ages ago. Like, obviously, I just streamed Animal Crossing a few days ago, but like the one before that, the first one. Welcome back to the stream. We're doing something a little different. But yeah. We don't have to finish this tonight. I really appreciate you coming back around. I hope I don't know if you have much relationship with Homestuck, but I hope you enjoy this game. I don't think you need to know just about anything about Homestuck to enjoy this game, but if you do, there's a lot of little background elements to look into. But yeah, I'm gonna try and find a good balance of, absolutely nothing. Well, enjoy the ride, because this is still a very cute game. As far as like point and click adventures go, I'd say it's like pretty middling. I don't think it does anything particularly special, but it's also not particularly difficult, so it's a pretty like easy breezy playthrough. Very pretty game. Yes. Like way back when, like I think this would still be like post Octopimp's comic dubs, but well before I read it. Back when I still used DeviantArt, I actually saw some posted works from the background artists of this game well before I like understood what Hypestop was and what was going to be. But I guess after it was no longer 3D. This game is such a charming one. Yeah, 100%. I'm really looking forward to playing Act 2. I've only seen a little bit of it, but it's I'll tell you what, at the very least, it's very funny. From what I've seen of it, the opening. But it's also super pretty, and the fact that there's going to be just a lot more characters at once interacting, like I'm really looking forward to it. But we got to get through Act 1 first. But yeah, so I believe I've done I think I'm not even sure if you have to acknowledge Jude, but yeah. Second Mom. This game's the only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school. He says his uncle works at a games company, and he says he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at the mouth like he has all this insider information and sources inside the game company. But honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention. You tend to ignore him and focus more on pleasant things like this super cool poster, Second Mom Rules. Localized Mother 3. Not that anybody who hasn't like wanted to play Mother 3 hasn't played it already, but it still would be nice to have it in some official capacity. And even to just compare the fan translation to the official one would be very interesting. But yeah. The goal of this game is to get 4 of your colored circles in a row before your opponent, who's trying to do the same. You can always theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. They're saving it for a dark time when they need to reel everyone back in. Well, hopefully that doesn't come anytime soon. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy at all. This is Sir Baffy Potswater, your beloved Manthro chap. You tend to his fussy whims and needs when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream, to combine the finest qualities of Animal Kingdom with the nobility of animals. Wait, you mean humanity? Anyway, Sir Baffy Potswater will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You got a lot of crap on your plate right now. I like Homestuck always sort of had that level of writing where it's like just like sophisticated enough and then immediately slapped you back down to earth with something like that. I will say I remember the beginning well enough that I know where progression is, at least in the room. Your walkie-talkie, half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. Yeah. Feels a little light. Uh-oh. Yep, no batteries. You remember cannibalizing the walkie-talkie when someone else needed them, but you can't recall exactly what the something else was. You know, actually, I think at some point in the game we actually have to come back to the room. So I'm not gonna like fuss over clicking on just about everything. Your motor always makes a mighty racket logging you on. Probably not worth riling up all the hallway snakes to serve your sights right now. It's not like there's much new to see. Anyway, you're sure that Jude would let you know if anyone in your web ring had updated their sites? Oh, I guess it comes up enough. Like, they make enough like jokes about it, but this game takes place in the 90s for what it's worth. So very pre, I guess not very pre, decently pre the events of Homestuck proper. You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy though. Challenge. Alright, that's where you put the walkie-talkie batteries. You'll just take them back out. Okay, one more game roll done. Take first. Just dude's probably fine. Yeah. Oh, look like the green button isn't working. Well, nostalgia satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. I never learned what it was. Apparently that's like something. Something about the Simon Says, something about the light not working, the fact that it's green. Like I don't know what it was, but there's some Homestuck theory, or might even just like HiveSwap theory regarding the Simon Says. I never for the life of me understood what it was exactly. Your brother is in danger and you are playing the worst that the 90s had to offer. It actually might be, I mean, we'll get into it, but like I actually might think it might be an 80s puzzle. I just realized she has just an absolute stack of Rubik's Cubes. All unsolved. Oh, she has a Bubsy. Just straight up Bubsy, not even like parody Bubsy, just straight up Bubsy. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head, forever, echoing like the screams echoes across the water. That's what I do because I can't solve one for my life. Apparently once you learn the trick, it's like, maybe not trivial, but like, you can do any of them. I also cannot solve a Rubik's Cube to save my life. And I have no intention of learning, but apparently there is a method. Ginger Rogers, gosh, she's really something. The greatest tap dancer ever clattered gracefully across the screen. Probably? No, wait, definitely. And still kicking. I do not have the patience for that. Yeah, no, me neither. Me neither. There's just not much point. It is just like, it's the most useless skill. It's the one toy. That little girl, bleh. That little girl. I have to get used to reading so much dialogue. This is actually never featured on the stream before. It's me reading a bunch of dialogue. That little girl there, she's destined for big things, big hopes, big fears, big worries, big loneliness. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? You really wish you knew. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he's had greener pastures to move on to, or bluer beauties. I mean, this sort of a know, if you know, you know. And it's definitely going to be explored throughout the course of this game, but yeah, Grandpa Harley sucks. He sucks real bad. He's awful. I guess Dad, Pa Harley, to Joey. You usually don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you think today will be a different story. Maybe you should take a moment to record a new note, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before your tragic demise at the hands of a horrible snaky thing. Oh, Dia Dog. Yeah, we'll get to see him later. Oh my god, he's so much smaller in this picture, but he's a really big dog. Oh, Dia Dog, I want it. Yeah, he's a real big boy. He's a real good boy. You'll need a time machine for that. It's locked. If you wish to gain access to your long buried or recently buried secret, you'll have to use the diary key. I don't remember where the diary key is. Oh, I hate that there's no dialogue about this stupid pen, but I'm glad they included it anyways. This room is so densely packed. Like, honestly, it became sort of a complaint about this game, is how much unique dialogue there is for literally everything. My sister got one of those pens the other day. Yeah, they're super useful. They're super useful and super addicting just to keep clicking in and out for all the different colors. And yeah, I guess they've been around for a long time too. This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable and try to model yourself on Clarissa. Ah, Clarissa, she really does explain quite a few things, except of course, it's precisely where she gets her clothes and how she managed to look so great all the time. I don't know who she's referencing. You're trying some new clothes, but what's a style montage with at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? These are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. That's why I don't have one, because I would not stop clicking. Puppy surprise is having puppies. How many? That's a surprise. Puppy surprise. Whenever you look at this thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster. Oh, in the autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in their bedroom from a snake monster. Inside the expectant plush canine. And Puppy Surprise is having puppies. Oh god, they're so gross looking. I don't like this one on the left here. It just looks like he knows something. I can say firmly, oh, there's 2 keys in here. It's digging into my soul, yeah. If I ever because I follow one Lego guy on YouTube, which immediately, I guess, marks me as a child on YouTube. So I can say very firmly that children's toys have not gotten any less weird. The beauty of birds. Alright. Ah, yes, no one would ever think to look for your precious diary key inside a plush mother dog. Least of all your brother, who was upset he didn't get one of the puppies. You can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful old trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but you're looking at it reminds you of her. Oh, so you're not sure you'd be comfortable leaving it here with everything that's going on. Collect the diary key from the plush hanging room. While you're at it, you think you maybe should keep this beautiful heirloom of your mom's clothes. Blech. Just keep a feeling, a deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. Alright, so let's go look at the diary first. I should probably... I've had the option to put the batteries in the walkie-talkie this whole time. Well, because I know that's progression. We'll give that just a second. That looks like a hypnotist device. I don't know how to spell it. Hypnoti... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, well, I'll keep my mouth shut, but you'll see how it comes into play later. It's... I can't even talk about Homestuck. My grammar's... You're all good, dude. But yeah, that key... Oh, actually, we can see it up here. I just realized. Yeah, this key comes in... There's a lot of, if you know Homestuck, symbolism just layered all over here. Yeah, so let's use the key on here. You'll knock it up in your diary. Nice. Juicy secrets, here you come. Except they're you're just your boring secrets, so you don't care. Oh, I forgot how cute the doodles in here were. It looks like a person holding up something from there. Spelling is for chumps. Yeah, if I can identify the specific bits. Obviously you got the big green and red spiral here. You have 2 snakes coiling on the other side of it, and then the sort of key divots themselves are a pair of fangs. Alright, the same dialogue for that. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten. The key kicking off a casual cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. Yeah, this person is her babysitter. But yeah, well, more on her later, I suppose. April 13th, 1994. Dear Diary, ho hum. Nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school to maybe expand our social circle beyond just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Oh well, you know what I mean, Diary. I don't have friends I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. I guess it's better than just calling them my web ring. Oh wow, that is a small, huh? The kids at school are jerks though, and they called me a poser when I tried to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil. Gee, now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good, I can feel it. Joey. June 12th, 1994. That's all the Homestuck dates. Yeah, to explain. 413 is just a very important number/date in the Homestuck story proper. And then June 12th here, it's also an important one because it's one of the troll characters' birthdays. June 12th, 1994. Dear Diary. Phew, first day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. October 25th, 1994. Dear Diary, I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. I came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough, though. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw him, he popped in the house to drop on more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I miss my mom. Joey. If this is going to be the last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're going to scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it. Won't you snake chow? November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary, forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kind of scared, but maybe also a bit excited. Anyway, I can't talk much right now. Neither can I. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl, possibly hungry for kid meat too. So I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do. Joey. Satisfied you've done your duty vis-a-vis... vis-a-vis posterity. I'm not sure. In case the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again, safe and sound. Plot. Alright, so now we can call Jude. Success, the walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you solved your first puzzle of many, on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mystery brainbusters. Yeah, not really. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving the puzzle, you suppose. It's just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care though, you're counting on it. Jude, you there? Are you alright? Yes. Been covertly signaling status and requesting doors. Over. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. Would never use such easily decipherable code. Over. Enemy agents everywhere. Over. Wait. Unover. Still unconfirmed vis-a-vis your condition following the enemy serpent encounter. Over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross. Over. I'm fine. Not great. Normally, I guess I suppose a lot of people do on a second playthrough. I'd like to do options I haven't chosen before, but I have no idea what I did the first time around. I'm gonna lie. I'm not great. A giant snake monster chased me right to my door, and I barely escaped. Your safety important. Over. Was worried. Over. That reminds me. After I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clomping back off down. I think I heard it clomping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. Am I? Sorry. Excuse me. Jeez. Alright, it might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving current location yard crawling with cryptid vanguard. Over. Wait it out then. Cryptid vanguard? Missing big picture, Joey. Oh. Okay, maybe a little less obtuse then. Purely defensive posture, tactically suicide. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. Do you mean like more monsters or... Can't discuss on unsecured channel. Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence pointing to Antares-clad conspiracy cascade. What? What? Over? Relieved you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward? Yo, your brother is a freaking nerd. Jude is great. I really do love him. I feel really bad for him because he is at his age being so paranoid sucks. But he is great. But yeah, we'll see a little more of him later. Are you totally prepared to go? Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations? Not going back now, Joey. Over. I was making fun of you, Dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hovering presence of monsters has tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Over. Trust is for chum. Gonna head out now, but have a good day slash night. Oh, thank you. You have a good one. And thanks for dropping by. Trust is for chumps. Tell me what's going on, dude. Your current position not secure. Large yard facing windows. Location of compromised enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must have gone to attic. Joey, over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of bedroom. Go upstairs. Highest room in house. Over. I know what the attic is, dude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother. Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there, lock the door, and you can call the cops? Negative. Must assume local law enforcement compromised. Alright, 911 blocked out number after all your prank calls. Drills. Not pranks. Xenomorph encouraging preparedness drills. Look. Failed miserably by Fat Cat. Killed miserably by Fat Cat Xenomorph collaborations of Haunt Switch PD. Dude. On our own. As a house. As a species. Over. Dude, I'm going to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over. What weapon? You mean my old weapon? What for? Serpents swimming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them with a flashlight? Don't blame me for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where weapon is? Over. Yeah. It's in the closet. Understood. All set then. Over. No, I mean the hall closet. Crap. Over. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take your word about this, all this, that you are sure about this, right? Absolutely, extremely certain. Over and out, Squirt. Oh, she's smiling now. I love the dialogue in this game so much, it's so cute. Acorn Shadow is surprisingly dark for a show about a group of horse friends. It can't down some troubling psychological roads. Alright. I promise we will leave this room eventually, but this opening sequence does actually take a little bit. Your babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's medkit. It's kind of important to you, so you'll think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. It's easy to make your very own cake, or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of the baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have those things just sitting around. Who does, honestly? People with moms, you guess. Oh yeah, we're gonna see the kitchen later. It's kind of sad. Bake. For all the baking stuff. You're not too busted up about it, though. You're pretty tough. Oh! Sorry, that's the other thing, is there's a whole bunch of, like, optional, it's not really even side quests, just optional content, optional little things you can do, and just a whole bunch of Steam achievements to go along with it. So I might be trying to do that, because I don't think I ever brought anything over to the Easy Bake Oven to see if I could bake it. Yeah, it'd be cute to see if that works. The only thing I ever remember doing is I managed to get a spare pair of batteries, but then I never really found what you're supposed to do with them. But yeah. And you know, and because we will be coming back to this room because of that, I think we can head out now. Oh. It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise, and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it ain't sure as heck ain't hogs. You've already marked today's date as part of your daily routine. If anyone claims that you didn't exist on this date of November 10th, 1994, you can shove that big red X right in their face and prove them wrong. Yeah, but she has a little Skynet poster, which I guess makes sense. But, yeah. God, I don't... I guess it's not important one way or the other, but I'm trying to not... I'm trying to shut my trap a little bit about... Oh my god, I didn't know you could turn this on. Oh my god, that changes the atmosphere in here, like, a whole bunch. How have I never seen... Oh. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. There's so many details I missed on my first playthrough. Like, I didn't realize her whole ceiling is painted. It's pretty nuts. I don't even know what this little detail is supposed to be honest. I thought it was supposed to be like the green sun for a second, but... Oh no, it's the, Oh god, what do I even call that? It's the weird Skya portal thingy. Skya defense matrix portal thingy. I don't know. That's some weird obscure Homestuck thingamabobber. Looks like the coast is clear for now. Better hurry over to the hall closet and retrieve your weapon before that crafty old serpent, you mean snake, can get the drop on you. Wow, and Terminator. So I should get my old weapon from the hall closet. Ooh, actually, let me turn down... I'm gonna blame the game a little bit on this one. I think the volume mixing isn't the greatest. I'm gonna turn that down just a little. Okay. I have to get my old weapon from the hall closet and then head up to the attic, right? Affirmative. Also, refrain from excess chatter. Over. Oh, right, yeah. Bye. Could alert monsters. Over. Yeah, I got it. I'm going. Bye. Can't be too careful in an espionage game, Joey. Silence is golden. Over. Dude, shut up. Remember, one time on training mission, couldn't keep my trap set. Hoo boy, really landed us in a pickle. Over. You've never had any training. I'm turning the walkie-talkie off now. Bye. Over. Got him. These things always giving you the creeps, but that didn't stop you from patching up after you'd accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. Yeah, little... I don't know what toy, or like, at least can't put a name to like what toy this is meant to be a parody of. But, you know, the parody does end up being one of the Sufferer from Homestuck as well. Yeah, the whole mansion is littered with stuff like that. Just a whole bunch of strange Homestuck and just Alternia symbolism / just straight up artifice. It's very bizarre. This gun can shoot a stream of water up to 50 feet away. Too bad you don't use guns. You don't use guns. Oh. I didn't even need to walk over here. From the first and last Dark Gun War, whoops. From the first and last Dark Gun War waged, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing and then stick a dart on him. It didn't work at all. Judd. Your light bright. Hours of fun with the number of hours and the degree of fun depending on the power of your imagination, which in your case means many hours and lots of fun. We actually had one of these growing up. I forget what happened to it, but it wasn't we didn't end up using it very well. I forget if we just couldn't replace the batteries very well, or like we didn't want to like take all the bits out and redo them. Light. I don't know what you're getting at there, Shaka. Light. Okay, yeah, there's Joey, Dude, and... Oh no, what is their dog called again? Oh god, I totally forgot. Testing the auto emotes severe limitations. The auto emotes. Yeah, it's not gonna get too much out of a point and click adventure, I don't think. Also, I didn't know there was an auto emote thing to begin with. This lamp's not even plugged in, but there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area, so maybe it got lost in the typically well-illuminated shuffle. Yeah, if you type :D, just becomes... Is that incorrect? Oh, I know some of these a little better now. I say that immediately forgetting what she's called. Yes, Mothman. Oh no, I can't. Damn it. I can't remember the name. No, it's correct. Just thought they'd have a default for... Yeah, it is a little strange. Mothman! A lot spookier than normal. I think this is called the Fleetwood Monster. It's something Wood Monster. And then this guy is the guy that Sableye, the Pokemon, is based off of. Lickman, Fishman, Zora. Can you... I forget if you could interact with this castle. This little, like straight up Caliborn castle. Or Lord English castle. This is the door to your neurotic Dorkover brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. He sincerely doubt you'll be entering the room anytime soon. But really, why would you even want to? It's full of nerds thinking Goober, right? Not to mention it's where his pet usually lurks. You love all animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather just let you deal with. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a haunt switch thing, but like there's these pipes going all over the house. You'll see more of them later. But I guess he has a hamster? Or maybe a weasel, I don't know. Stop radiation, remove key from PA interlock. Oh. Should I get my own? Oh. Yeah, this is all the same. God, I don't remember all the controls. Alright. This is your mom's, but you're unsure what it is. It looks like a little key, but to what? You have a deep down feeling that it's important somehow. Try to keep it close. So can I interact? No, you're just not allowed. Joey just has nothing to say about the creepy Lord English playsets. Your mother's jewelry box, a priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appears to be some of your brother's empty cans of Pringles. Don't worry about it. Jude insisted the terrified horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. The painting now commemorates your triumph in particularly spectacular equine nativity. The lightning... Oh, was only a clever distraction, making a secret abduction. Nope. His friends brought him a special surprise. It's cute. Oh, that's a very cute plush. It's a very long boy. A bunch of stuff that should be moved into the attic. There's some toys here too, but you don't play with that much anymore. Basically a pile of useless trash. You loathe to touch and disturb whatever astronomically improbable equilibrium is at play. Better just leave it be. The unmoving Slinky. A bunch of stuff that should be moved into the attic. Oh, that's the same dialogue. I'm trying to make my heads or tails of what I'm looking at here. Like this guy especially, I thought it was meant to be a sort of like little Doc Scratch type thing or a Carapacian type thing, but I don't know that it's either. On the rare occasions he is home, Pa can be heard bumming around up here while tending to his hoard of stupid antique trash. Or priceless artifacts, you mean? No, you don't. It's locked, but you need to get in here as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole. Spooky. Weird, what the heck was that thing? How long has it been there? Hey, the attic door's locked. Cripes, forgot about that. Tactical blunder on my part, over. It's fine, no big deal, just left the safety of my room to be eaten by monsters in the hallway. You know, because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of a locked door. It is not fine, over. Jude. Panic not necessary. Extreme danger possible, however it should acquire weapon at all haste. We'll relay key whereabouts upon weapon retrieval, over. Fine. So it is fine, over. Bye. Over and out. The hallway seems spookier from this side. Frankly, you feel a little spooky yourself, just basking in the spooky aura. Okay, I don't know why this dialogue exists. Can I click this light? No. Alright, we can probably move on from here. Have I never clicked on this before? You've always been a bit creeped out by the monster in the water. Feels like the eye is following you, but only sometimes. It's like the eye is following you only sometimes? You've always been oh, yeah. If this is a Homestuck reference, it's totally lost on me. I know the axolotl monster is like something. I think it's like some sort of cut content, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know at all. The attic was a bust for now. You got unlucky avoiding the monsters, but you really do need to gear up with your strike weapon before you go downstairs. Oh no, where did they say the flashlight was again? It was in the this closet, I'm dumb. It's a hallway closet. If memory serves, there's a box full of some old belongings of yours in there. You wonder if it has to do with what you're looking for? You think back to before, back to when this closet door was shut. You had a reasonably good guess about what was inside, but now your guess is even more reasonable. Okay. Oh, there we go. The box probably has some stuff you need, but you can't reach. You wonder if your next step should be. Actually, your tap fuse might be the solution to this problem. If you could just get a good stomping going on, you might be able to get the tumble. You might be able to tumble that box right off the shelf. Huh. I'm assuming those are back in Joey's room. So we were actually missing some things in here. Mom won this award around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's pretty. It should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelf, you suppose. Oh, there they are. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided what you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap's also fun, in a different kind of way. You have considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling the boundary-shattering ballab style to the world. You have the tap dance abilitech to your technique. Yep, those are words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up or shake off. If you're just in the mood, just shake it. Alright, there we go. Ta-da! Wonder what stats in here. Nothing fragile, you hope. Well, those tips have got to be ruined at this point. You pick through the old box and find your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy. Oh hey, there's some pet treats in here too. Oh, it's not chips. You keep caches of these all over. Never know when you'll need a treat a pet. You go ahead and try your flashlight. Click. Oh no, dice. And there's a battery problem. You open it up. Wait, there were no batteries in here at all. Just a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, dude. Found my old strike weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs. Crap, forgot about those. Please keep them safe. Over. No. Pogs. Pogs. Oh, actually, wait. Let me see. I can't see that from where I'm at. Yeah, okay, that button works. I've never owned any pogs. I think they were a little after my time. Crap, I forgot about those. Please get them safe. Over. No, I'm throwing them all away. Joey, please. Those are my favorites. Over. I'm not really throwing them away, you nerd. What do you take me for? Thanks. Over. Just need to get you out of this. You need to get you to the attic. Over. For safety, right. Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess. Appreciate that. Over. Although, so far, it hasn't really paid off. Joey, please, just need you to head to the trophy room. Over. Oh, gross, I hate that place. Why does he even need a special trophy room when our whole house is just a dumping ground for whatever garbage he's picked up on his stupid adventures? We'll find key to attic there. Mysterious whims of absent father not relevant. Fine. Over and out. Wait, saying I still have walkie-talkie dialogue. So I did the trophy room? Affirmative. Over. Got it. Over and out. Okay. You show her a few steps. Nothing. Too bad you could put the calves in Cavalier. Lame new Pog. I like Gecko Pog. But better than having the old Pog too, lol, I guess. I don't think it conveys the same emotion. Like, the Pog dude definitely was like, oh my god, whereas this guy's more like, yeah! I still really like him though. Alright, I'm gonna tap dance. She might topple over, and what crueler way to kill a ballerina than by tap dancing her to death. No, you'd never forgive yourself. You're going to need to add some D-cell batteries if you want this flashlight to serve any purpose other than emergency Pog storage container and very poorly designed paperweight. I didn't know this early you got to interact everything with everything else. How do you feel about Pogs? You cast a few tokens before the feet of the local totem of combat. You feel her gratitude pour out in wave after wave. Power? Getting stronger? You can do anything? No, it's gone. Oh well. You like a treat? She doesn't look hungry. She does look strong, however. One day you hope to be as strong as this beautiful, powerful, giant woman. Good while it lasted. We're putting the dog treats in the Easy Bake Oven, just by the way, is why I'm here. What a cute idea. You could warm up the treats up a little bit before passing them to an excited pet. In fact, this idea is so good you've actually had it before and done it. Your dog gave no obvious sign that they preferred the warmed up treat, but you could tell. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know one of the posters. I think one of the posters anyways. I mean, a lot of little things give little hints at like Joey being a little gay and not knowing it. Which I guess in a way makes this feel like a lot like very Gone Homey, in the sense you're just exploring one big empty mansion and being a gay 90s girl who doesn't know it yet. Oop, hello? I'm just not allowed to interact with the computer. We've all been there. It's a 90s thing. Interact with the Famicom. I think this might be it. You love your video game console. I said, why the fuck does she own a Famicom and not a NES? I guess maybe it's meant to be like a little mixture of the two. It's so weird what they're willing to do straight up. Like straight up Pogs, straight up Bubsy, but not a straight up Nintendo system. You love your video game console. You're a computer games enthusiast at heart, but you can't help but enjoy the tactile sensation of control in your hands as you fight evil and save animals, and etc. Lots of etc. You just saved before fighting the final boss, which means you'll need to fight it several hours to fight, though it's through its various forms and anti-forms and transformation, and look, you've got a whole lot on your plate right now. They might be from defunct companies. Oh yeah, probably actually. I don't think Pog is getting up to much nowadays. Alright, I need to keep going. Okay, one more. The bounty hunter advice from dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them, or change your shape, or both at once. She's cool, but difficult to emulate. I guess it's the same as parody. Hot Steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to, someday. A lot of the parodies I don't understand. Who would have thought that the booming success of the copious amounts of 90s toys would ever come to an end? Who indeed? The story keeps happening. Just look at the childlike Empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in a movie for about 5 minutes. Story kid, yeah. I know, like, that's the never-ending story. I got that one, but that's about it. Is that like a You love Block Hustle, the game of descending columns that disappears lines are filled, but you can only find a poster of the American box art. Yeah, the jokes in this game really do range from like very clever to very stupid, and I love them all. I mean, that's just Homestuck, I suppose. Am I allowed to crest downstairs without the batteries? Yeah. Alright, there's a lot of story beats on this wall. Yeah, this too took too long to type. This is supposed to be never-ending story. Oh, okay. Some great photos and portraits of your mostly great family. You decide to take a closer look. I'll see myself back. Ooh la la, there's mom looking Chase Glamifik? I don't know. When you grow up, you hope this is what your mirrors will look like. There aren't any pictures of the three of you together, so you tried to make one, through the art of composition, by hanging these 3 solo photos together. It's kind of sort of like a photo of all 3 of you. Sorta. It's very sad. There aren't any pictures of the 3 of you oh, I see. Alright, we're just gonna get the same dialogue for these. Alright, so here's one featuring their babysitter, Roxy. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter. By now, probably more than with Mom and Pa combined. You'd always thought of her as the kind of like cool and fun older kid you wanted to be, until you got old enough to realize she's a pretty sucky role model. You wonder what her family is like, but it's probably not your place to ask. Roxy, yeah. Although not, it's weird to say. Yes and no, not. It is Homestuck Roxy, but not exactly. I don't think I'm spoiling anything to say. This is Rose's mom, Roxy, not the Roxy from the story proper. You and your very good dog. Pa and someone you presume is his sister? Nobody's ever really mentioned. Not the 2 of you talk much. Kind of weird to think you might have like a second cousin out there you've never met. Maybe she died young? The old-timey times are pretty tough. That's who I thought. Okay. Lovely dip tech of a school lovely dip tech? I don't even know. I guess that's what the little double frame is called. The laser background, the bad hair days, simply perfection. Haha, Jude puts the dip in dip tech. You mutter to yourself as such an unreal burn on the unsuspecting chump, but he probably wouldn't even get it. Come to think of it, maybe neither do you. You're an art student? Yeah. You gotta know dip techs. Dip techs. I don't. I really, really don't. Mom is a picture of grace and radiance, and Pa is just Pa. Seriously, has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with a spectacular and spectacles and mustache, or at least one of the 2. They were used in churches and stuff, with Jesus. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, art history didn't really sink in. You can't even look at this picture. You deplore cruelty towards animals. One of the many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways was he never actually looked at you much, let alone your eyes. I used to be great with animals. You wonder what happened? Maybe a betrayal? No, impossible. Look how good that dog is. The dog never betrayed anybody his entire life. He would stake your entire reputation on it. The whole thing. But we don't. Also chip tykes, but we don't talk about those. I think chip tykes would be more popular given, you know, that it's church, but I don't know. Nope, I saw something. Oh, this would be back to that wall. This guy, what's he so happy about anyways? His expression probably made more sense in its original context. That is to say, whatever tomb or temple or whatever that your pa plundered him from. Yeah, probably a little spooky. Probably meant to scare folks off. There's a whole bunch of little markings down here too. Well, I can't really interact with them. Ooh. Well, seems the power is out. That should make the trophy room quite the adventure, which is to say, not quite the adventure you wish you were having right now. I love the little lazy trumpet. Well, it would seem the power's out. Classic psyops over. What? Credit where it's due. Best way to do save lives countermeasures. Leave you in the dark. Literally. Over. Not literally. It's still like late afternoon. I can see fine. Should have no trouble getting to the trophy room then. Over. Fine then, Mr. Mission Control. Yes, great. Over and out. Oops. Ooh. I really love this room. I don't know, this is like, again, very lonely, very empty house, but like just having all these like carpets laid down, just having this chill little like entertainment center area, it just seems very nice. Six bookshelf contains several of Pa's books, including Pistols to Pelts, How to Turn Sweet, Intelligent Animals into Weird Rugs and Stuff, Teach Yourself Taxidermy, I guess, and Safari, stories of bold men and the animals they killed from a distance even though they weren't hungry and did not intend to eat them. Assuming there's not too much to explore from this particular angle. One of your Pa's recent victims. You love animals. He loves killing animals and turning them into ghoulish trophies, celebrating his victory over nature. Yeah, big man, as long as he has a big stupid gun. Beanbag chair, super comfy and thankfully not filled with real beans. You could take a nap, but you really kind of got a lot going on right now, you know? The bear that your Pa shot and turned into a trophy. Now all his friends who come in this room will think, oh, this guy shot a bear. Okay. Except he doesn't really have any friends, and he's never here. So it's just nice. So it's just a nice, big, horrifying thing for you to deal with. Ooh, tease. Look. Pa's major totem of power. The clunky gadget controls the TV, the garbage door, toaster, thermostat, pretty much everything else of which a charge running through it. It's pretty hefty. Scavenge. Need batteries. You pop on the behemoths and score. Pocket the E-cell batteries right into the old Silex. These batteries are so huge they don't even begin to fit. Like fitting a round peg into a hole that's a bit smaller than the peg. You need some D-cell batteries. Okay. Are these the batteries I never found what to do with? They probably are. That's a little out of the way. Pet, pet. Piano can be used to turn the slight motion of one's fingers into music. Those ivories, how they beg to be tickled, but you mustn't. Also, you can't. My haunting melody. Oh, that would be just the thing, wouldn't it? Some kind of eerie, lonely sonata to really set the tone for the adventure ahead. Something in a minor key, maybe? Just saying that you would probably provoke a bunch of monsters to eat you. Also, you can't really play the piano. I think John is the only character that, like, could. This piece was too depressing, so you gave it a nice refurnishing. If your Pa has a problem with it, he's welcome to say so the next time he's actually around. Wonder if he'll be driving by then. To college? Where you teach because you're an adult and 20 years have passed. A lot going on here. The ladies in the paintings are eerily beautiful, although maybe everyone would look like that in blue. The lamp, goodness, you'd like to meet the lady that modeled for it someday. Yeah, more just like young lesbian stuff. Ooh. I progressed to the next area without meaning to. The lamp makes you blush brighter than the lamp itself. You've always enjoyed this painting, particularly because the line looks so alive. Whoever painted must have had very good imagination. Either that or they painted it very, very fast. She just wants to be good friends with the lamp. Get real. Oh, hi, Moon. Oh, thank you for coming by. We're playing some Hive Swap. What's this? Oh god, it's hard to explain. This is a cute sort of prequel game to the webcomic Homestuck, and I'm doing a little troll Sona. I'm dressing as one of the alien characters from it. But yeah, it's a little point and click adventure that takes place before the story, featuring Joey Claire and her brother, Jude Claire. Happy Halloween. Thanks. Happy Halloween, Moon. And it's semi-Halloween. Yeah, semi-Halloweeny enough for me. It takes place in autumn. I was going to be dressing up as a troll anyway, so I just figured I should. I think it has proper vibes. Oh, this is the kitchen. I'm so turned around. Yeah, I have played it before, but it's been like a long time. So I'm a little I guess still just finding my bearings, but like in a good way. I like that you dressed up your avatar there too. Yeah, thankfully wasn't a huge amount of effort. Mostly just like I made a copy of all the original assets and then just like switched the colors around, mainly just lowering the saturation. And then just adding the orange to all the previously blue bits. Beyond that, I just made little horns in VTube Studio and just like plucked them on there, so they're not exactly properly, you know what I mean, like rigged and stuff. They're just sort of pinned on there. But yeah, just thought it would look cute. Bro, your pod really gets inventive with this taxidermy, huh? What a ghoul. Yeah, Joey, by the way, not a fan of hurting animals in any way. Really doesn't like that her dad's a hunter. But yeah, the stream so far has been mainly me really enjoying all the dialogue from this game and trying not to talk about every little homesick reference this game makes. Oh geez, how have I never been on? I've never been in here while the power was out. Taxidermy is scary as hell. Yeah, especially when done poorly. I feel so bad when it, like, I think in general you probably shouldn't taxidermy your dead pets, but if you do choose to, God, it's got to be so horrible when people do a bad job. It's not really something you can fix. So yeah, sure, it's really giving you the creeps. Listen, you hear something breathing. Something else, you mean, besides you? Oh, that's bizarre. Yeah, I never came in here during my first playthrough. While the power was out. That's kind of nuts. Just as you pass into the living room, pulling the door shut behind you, it shuddered as something heavy and wet slammed against it from the other side. You can't see anything in the trophy room. It's way too dark. Odd. Rest of house navigable? Over. Consider utilizing flashlight? Over. You mean the one filled with your pogs? That flashlight? Joey, please. Over. No use dwelling on the past. Over. It doesn't matter anyway. Something's blocking the door to the trophy room right now. Something. Over. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Strange. For now, recommend focus on restoring power before the sun sets completely. Over. Oh geez, you're right. Okay. I'll do that. Thanks for the reminder. Need electricity to retrieve key anyways. Over. What? Can't discuss over unsecure channel. Over and out. Any hot tips for getting the power back on? Power outage seems a great invader's significant advantage. Over. That's really not really a tip. That's more like just an explanation for why I'm trying to do it. Not sure what to tell you. Circuit breaker probably in basement. Over. See, that was very helpful. Thanks. Doing my best. Over and out. I'm never gonna get sick of their interactions. Yeah, I should also mention we have a little bit of a alien invasion thing going on right now. There's these little creeps out here. I need to find my way back to the kitchen. There we go. Oh, they're adorable. Should let them in. No. There are monsters out there watching, working up an appetite. It's very, cause oh, I don't know how to explain. This game has a well, this is Act 1 in a trilogy, and Act 2 mainly takes place on the alien planet. So at this point in time, we really still don't have an explanation as to what these guys are, because they're not in the comic proper at all. Yeah, for monsters, they're pretty cute, but they're also still very much here to kill and eat. The sound you've heard since you entered the kitchen grows louder as you approach. The awful static is like nothing you've ever heard, and you want to go back to not hearing it as soon as possible. You turn the radio off. It's off, and it'll stay that way. Rumbo. Your babysitter has just really atrocious taste. You're only 14, and even you can tell this is just really crummy. Let them in. You cranked it all the way down to try and stop that awful noise. You cranked it a little harder, and oops, you might have broken it. Actually, you're okay with that. Alright, that seems to be the only thing of significance over here. Maybe some cassettes to find later. They just want some of that rumbo. Or maybe some of this delightful Chinese food. Look, you're not saying you never have home-cooked meals. Your babysitter is a pretty good chef even. It's just, well, none of you like doing dishes. And the nice thing about takeout is you can just eat it right out of the boxes and then throw the boxes away. Of course, none of you really like taking out the trash either. You visualize all the delicious items that could be in the cool embrace of the refrigerator, but are not. It's empty. Food shopping has become sporadic as of late. Turns out tipsy babysitters are fairly bad at responsibilities. That's a tomorrow problem. And the next day, or the next day, or the next day. With all those monsters out there, you'll think you'll leave it shut. Also, you don't actually know how to open this window, short of breaking it. A shaker full of seasonal all-magic spice mix. Your babysitter is a terrible cook, but she dumped this stuff all over everything, and it actually tastes pretty good. Maybe it really is magic. Magic spice mix. Of course, everybody knows there's no such thing as magic. It's all fake with chemicals and stuff. Still, those chemicals are delicious. Going to make the dog treats tasty. Now they're really irresistible to pretty much all animals. Why Gilda Lily? The tube highway that Jude's pets use to get around the house. You haven't seen it tonight, fortunately. The Slendy Man. This mummy is currently blocking your access to the rest of the house. He's been there ever since your pa left him there months ago. Yeah, not a lot of chance of being able to move Pharaoh Napoleon over here. For the powerhouse, you're going to need some kind of light source before you set foot down this broken neck trap. You even have dog food? Things have really gotten desperate. You guess you can't blame your babysitter for running off to the store for groceries at what was retrospectively the worst possible time. Oh, I actually forgot that Roxy was supposed to be here right now. The power is off, and as such, your vacuum machine is basically useless. This is an unacceptable state of affairs. Your sweet loyal dog loves that flap. You used to like it too when he was younger. He still likes it. Oh, that's not great. I actually can't remember where the other set of battery is. Batteries are. That's a fun bit of point and click adventures, finding all new ways to get stuck. It has to be somewhere in the kitchen, right? I really could have sworn to be taking them out of the radio. I'm trying to think of anything I haven't interacted with yet. Is that one of those tack flashlights with the ability to stun intruders I've seen on TV? A, no, and B, these boys don't got eyes. They don't care. I actually just watched somebody do a Luigi's Mansion playthrough, like minimum flashlight run. Fortunately, wasn't as interesting as I was hoping it was going to be. But as it would turn out, there's a lot of areas where you basically just have to use it. But they did manage to do some neat sequence breaking. So it wasn't a flashlight less run, it was a just sort of a minimum usage run. Still, I mean, that's definitely a game I never really get sick of playing through. It's very short too. Oh, it actually has gotten like notably. Oh wait, no, of course it got notably darker out here because the power is out. Oh, can I take them out of the light? Light bright? No, oh, the light bright's actually plugged. Oh, ours was not plugged in. This game looks fun. Never got around to playing. Oh, the Luigi's Mansion? Yes. I mean, basically any of them are. They all have like pretty different vibes. Like Dark Moon is pretty different to 3, is pretty different to the original. And I still really like the original. But yeah, if you ever get the chance to like play it or emulate it or anything, I definitely recommend it. Especially since it's only like maybe 4 or 5 hours long, maybe longer if you do like a completionist run. It's just a very like quick breezy game. It's very nice. Also, even like for a Mario game, is occasionally a little touching. You got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you had to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report, according to your teachers. Your teachers seem oddly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. You kind of hate your teachers sometimes. I bought a Switch way back when and only ended up playing like one game. Was that game Faria? No. It's honestly very nice and convenient to have like Faria on Switch and on PC for like card interaction testing purposes. But yeah, I've been a bit more lucky in that regard because I'm all right. 2 games, yeah. What was the one game then? I'm betting on Breath of the Wild. Faria and Pokemon Sword. Oh. I actually never got around to finishing Shield. I loved it a lot. I just, at that point, just like was giving it less and less time. But yeah. Breath of the Wild I played like 20 minutes of. Were you not enjoying yourself or just like... Actually, yeah. Now I'm kind of curious because I also haven't finished Breath of the Wild, but not because I wasn't like enjoying it, just because it kind of takes a while. Great game, just ran out of time. Yeah, it's a really, really slow burn, but very nice if you have the time to play through it. I think the only way I'm going to end up playing through that game is if I stream it, and right now I just don't plan on streaming it. I'm struggling so hard to remember where the second pair of batteries is. Can I put these batteries back in the Simon Says? Nope, not at all. I can't even click on the Simon Says anymore. I always leave it for a long time, and then when I pick up my Switch again, the battery's dead. Yeah, we got the we have the alt port all set up in our room. My sister and I, that is. Yeah, although I always have to like scoot the whole setup over to the spare room to do my streaming. Right now I've only done Animal Crossing, but I plan on giving the Splatoon 3 story mode a shot at some point. Hopefully soon. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I don't mind, well, yeah, I don't know. I had the Wii U, so I'm very used to the like gamepad shape to the point where actually I don't prefer to play Splatoon with a controller. I prefer to play it undocked. But yeah, it is a bit weird for a console, especially if you have like the newer versions or rather the older versions that have like way shorter battery life than the newer ones. I knew I was gonna get stuck at some point. I did not expect it to happen so soon. I can't even begin to figure out. I think, let's talk to Jude. I think any hot tips for getting the power back on? Power out is great to invaders and advantage over. That's not really too much. It's great, probably in basement. Yeah, but I can't go to the basement until I get batteries for my flashlight or radio or whatever. That can you talk to walkie-talkie? Can I take them out? Ooh, let me try. No, it's not even letting me like interact one with the other. I don't think that's the solution either, but like, yeah, God, unfortunately not. I bought Pokemon Diamond and never played it, lol. The remake? Oh my god, it is the radio. Oh my god. Well, there we go. Another electrical device successfully powered through clever manipulation of resources in your immediate environment. You are on fire. With your flashlight fully functional and in fit biting form, you feel significantly better equipped to handle most low light environments and also to beat the bejesus out of any of these creeps that get too close. Although as a last resort, of course. The remake. Yeah, I actually didn't end up. I didn't get the Diamond and Pearl remakes. I didn't get Legends Arceus. I haven't got a new Pokemon game in a while. OG Diamond was my first main series game, so thought it would be a good time, but never had time to play. A lot of people feel like they actually may be stuck too close to the original, to the point where like you can't. If you prefer the art style, the pixel art style, you might as well just replay that. But I'm sure you still would have enjoyed it. I'm sure I still would have enjoyed it if I bothered to pick it up. But I know a lot of people feel kind of robbed because it's not the normal like remaster that like resembles current gen Pokemon that we normally tend to get. Like, it wasn't like, oh, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are basically on the same level as X and Y sort of deal. So a lot of people were really hoping that like it would be a Sword and Shield type deal, at least in terms of like graphics and such. I don't know how that was ever going to necessarily work out, but at the very least, maybe they could have. It's a whole thing. Yeah, the game should be way better with money behind that franchise. Yeah. Instead, they did the normal thing where they gave the developers, the really passionate, really lovely developers, no time to make it, had them set on Legends Arceus instead, and then had a whole different team work on the remake of Diamond and Pearl. It's a whole little mess with usual Pokemon stuff. It's just like, oh, a lot of good came out of it because the developers still have a lot of passion behind them, but like, God, I wish they just had like even like 6 months more time, but like a year more time between games would be like heavenly. Would just be wonderful for that, like especially with Sword and Shield. It feels like they're so much better with the DLC, but before the DLC, like it feels like a lot of missing potential. As much as I still love those games. But I'd say, I wonder if I could have gone to the. Oh, I'm gonna go. I think no, she probably wouldn't be willing to go back into the trophy room. Yeah. It's a machine designed to take your clothes and wash them. You call it a washing machine. It serves its purpose admirably on the rare occasion a human being is willing to cooperate. Your pa brought this home as a souvenir. There's nobody inside it. It's kind of like a metaphor, you guess. You're not sure what to start. Not sure you want to start down the road of analyzing your life as if it were a work of fiction. We got power, nice. Nearly. More blue girls. A souvenir for, A souvenir from your pa after his trip to Hawaii. He's been exploring the Pacific a lot lately for some reason, or so he mentioned offhandedly a few years ago. I'm going back and forth between handing out candies. Oh, cool. Yeah, we didn't actually end up handing out candies this year. Not a lot of families home right now, and we have our one like younger dog who still gets very, very like uppity about that stuff. But we still did do some pumpkin carving, so that was fun. You see me still doing that due to you not having any fresher data, or particularly caring one way or the other wherever the hell he is. More Homestuck lore. I can send you a direct what do you call it, a DM through Discord if you want to see mine. I was actually of a Homestuck character. With your pa's strained affinity towards the Betty Crocker brand ever apparent, this musty old junk mainly consists of all sorts of cooking implements. Ranging familiar to the enigmatic. Really now, you can tell what a whisk is for, but some of this stuff looks downright unethical. It's also in your way, you can't reach the circuit breaker. Oh, yeah, Moon, look at this. This is how you sort of interact with the environment in this game, is using different little dance moves. Betty Crocker Homestuck reference. POV. Pog. Your babysitter sometimes cracks into your pa's special reserve, and she tends to do it down here so you and you don't see. You aren't really sure what to say about it, or if you even have any business saying anything about it at all. Maybe it's because you grew up in a house where nobody really cooks, but you have no idea what to do with all these cooking implements. Food, the great mystery. You cleared the boxes away with your fancy footwork. Now just give the breaker a tug or whatever. With the breaker and... Oh, it's so cute. I love it so much. Got no chance of beating this thing. You gotta get away. Step on it. Roger. Shuffle scoot him. Gotta hand it to you. Legger next. Attack like go. Pirouette and pop. Oh, actually that worked. Pirouette let next. Word slappers. Disobedient serpent. Pogs. The greatest weapon of quick use. It's time to slam. Slam slunk. Snakes for the memories. Let go of the past. There's too many stupid puns in this. Orega no mercy. Hope's dashed. Ballet, a graceful abscond. Oh, that works. Prima abscond, Joe. Power back on. You over or psyops? Oh, you're doing our psyops of encroaching forces. Over. Give you back your light only to snatch it away. Described hypothetical, very cruel. Dealing with sick operators. Over. No, it's just me, criminy dude. That snake monster is down in the basement, by the way. I managed to get past him, but we'll probably need to deal with that at some point. Second encounter with said serpent correct. Beast wily, but sister already established superior willingness attribute. Oh, hey, thanks. I think. Driver room should be trivial obstacle. Over. Wait, what? Add a key, Joey. Eyes on the prize. Keep me in the loop. Over and out. Awesome. This whole area is a lot more like bustling with the lights back on. Oh, the fax machine's working again. The fax machine can be used to send facsimiles of whatever you stick inside it, or whoever else has a fax machine. It's very high tech for the 90s. Sending pogs. You stick some pogs inside the fax machine, dial a random number, and wait for the machine to finish sending the fax. There. Now someone has a black and white printout of your brother's crummy pogs. Thank goodness you can put that on your tombstone. Pog sent. Pogs randomly delivered to someone in desperate need. Try as you might, you cannot use your heirloom to access the image of this fax machine. You doubt there's anything important in there anyways. Probably just gears and ink. 90s Twitch cat. There, he faxed a picture to a random person. You hope it was someone with a dog. Delivered via pod mail. Joey has a Twitch streamer fan art. That could be fun. You're about to fax a picture of Spice to some random person, but you worry it might be too hard to collect the spices again afterwards, so you reconsider. Phew, you nearly did something that kind of ridiculous and time wasting. Bullet dodged. You're not sure why this trash pile is next to the fridge. Even animals know better than to let their food fraternize with their waste. They didn't know what they were doing when they so willingly included pogs in this game. Maybe they did. I honestly don't remember when this game came out exactly, so I don't know how big Twitch was at the time. Like I mentioned before, well, Cryo streamed Act 2, so definitely that came out in like 2019 or something? So that was definitely a lot more like Twitch ready, but not so much this. Oh shit, I walked right past my thing. There we go. Nope. Alright, there we go. Oh, another one so soon. Please. Oh, I don't know this. I'm not gonna understand all these puns. Y'all ready for this? Oh, jeez. Pepper Tadaxer. Main roars. Maybe you want a treat? Opening cores. Let your eyes on the prize. That was like, I guess like a totally neutral action. Pogs. Listen, oh, passion orange guava pog. Don't have a huge amount of options here. Spice to meet you. Pepper luck next time. Spider luck next time. Okay. They're stretching that pun literally as far as they can. Lay on your feet. Oh geez, nope. Like bite. I guess maybe I can interact with something other than him. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe the treats are like a setup. Oh, I really enjoyed that pet treat. Maybe you don't need to fight him after all. Oh. Make mine a double. Why are my cursors like bites now? You had to do like the same thing 3 times. Treat to a pulp. Alright, monster inflicted death starting to burn. You're unbelievably stressed out right now. Congratulations, you've ascended to rung 2. Attained rank of tail wagging Tyro. Max HP increased by 12. Muscle increased by 7. Make him eat the other. Oh, send him totally to the basement. Somehow I don't think that would work. Congratulations, you ascended to rung 3. Attained the rank of Minute Mammal Mender. Dexterity increased by 2. Grace increased by 6. Leverage increased by 5. Congratulations, you increased the rung. Attained rank of Peppy Patterer. Master Noggin Bob. Rebirth increased by 4. Courtesy increased by 2. Oh my god, I haven't saved this whole time. Oh my god, my save. Old saves. Stupid Q, fucking spoon. I'll explain that later. Important setups for sure, yes. So, where's the key in his desk or something? Would never leave critical item in such obvious location. Over. Okay, but like, where did you leave it? I just had to lure a hungry monster out of here with a treat, and I'm not sure how much time I have for brother-sister conspiracy capers before it comes back. I see you like to live dangerously. If room compromised, can't discuss countermeasures over unsecured line. Utilize puzzle skill list. Over. Fine. Call back if assistance required. Over and out. I think I'll save if we don't finish this stream, and then I'm probably going to need to name it like as a stream save so I remember. I didn't realize I had such a long list. Because I know there's sort of a few points of no return. Like if there's a whole bunch of interactions when the power is out, like, you know, we've gone past that point. But I'm not super worried about it. It's an Alabrije, a folk-art monster from Oaxaca? I don't even know. Oaxaca, Mexico. Carved out of wood from the copal tree. This little thing used to creep you out real bad until your babysitter suggested you'd learn more about it. You found out they're based on monsters an artist saw in his dreams, and ever since then he seemed a lot more friendly. As if being dead weren't bad enough, your paw replaced his eyes with some creepy glass orbs. The light refracts and their faceted stares gives you the creeps. But are you crazy, or there's some sort of light reflecting off his antler too? Maybe it bears closer examination. Your pod's love of globes knows no bounds, but you don't recognize any of the continents on this one. Oh, you'd better have an idea of where you're looking. You'd have a better idea of what you were looking at if you could read the scribbly labels. All you can make sense of is the X mark. Could indicate treasure? You spin the globe and watch the white beams break across the surface of the globe. I save in Disco Elysium every 5 seconds, lol. I can't really blame you for that being more of an openish RPG as far as I know. Obviously not like on Fallout levels, but yeah. This is, Horace, you think? You're not up on your idiotology. Isn't that Ra? I think that's Ra. Yeah, I'm not... Neither am I, apparently. Oh, this is so goofy. You've never been entirely clear on what's going on in this tapestry, but it certainly looked intense. Just look at that fire-breathing serpent at the bottom, and the red-eyed figure on the throne. What's their deal? MS Word 2005 made me save every 5 seconds and everything. Yeah, no, definitely if I weren't streaming, definitely if this was, like, just on my own time, you know, like, there's a reason I have this many saves on my own, but for now, I'm just trying not to interrupt the action too much. But yeah, I know... I'm trying to understand these, because I know these four are, like, related to the Beta Kids. Because I know, like, that's, like, a snuppet. Or smuppet, even. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I might need somebody else to decipher the homestuckiness of this. Doesn't seem to be anything else to examine here. This is exactly the kind of thing you wish wasn't in your house. Why couldn't your pod just leave their regular eyes in? And also, more importantly, leave their head attached to their body. You'd like to put something in those sockets, but what? And also, wait, why do you want to do that so much? That's weird. This is a katana. You have no idea what to do with one. Wait, maybe you'll just throw it away. You remember it stopped at 11:11 and has been as long as you can remember. You could fix it, but why bother? It's not like you're going to make a habit of strolling over to the worst room in your house to check the time. (11:11) is also another important Homestuck date. Oh no, I'm out of candy already. It means you've done your job, Moon. You've done your civic duty. Got like 4 pieces left. What are we hanging out, Moon? Just those tiny chocolates. Okay. We actually did get a variety bag of chocolates earlier in the month, but we finished them off like way before Trick or Treat. I may have been too generous. No. I don't think there can be such a thing. I mean, you know, if you really want, obviously you can hold on to those four extra pieces and call it a night. But you know, plenty of excuses for more, like especially the day after Halloween, like you're gonna be able to get access to chocolate if you really want to. Seemed like someone sliced this big fella's hands off. Luckily he's a lefty, at least posthumously. Mine. Gosh, whoops. Equip armor. It's a little out of season. Can you draw us a little bit? What's your deal, Buckaroo? To leap as nimbly as a deer is the highest challenge of the... A live deer, you mean? This poor guy seems nimbler. Has seen nimbler days. Alright, so that's not gonna knock him all the way down. You could reset the pendulum in motion with a click of your heels, but something stops you. Clockwork, once set in motion, isn't always easy to arrest. Are you sure you're ready for the consequences? Okay. I'm trying to think what I might be missing. All the actual meat was removed from his poor fellow long ago. He's just fur on frame. Batteries. Need some batteries. This noble creature's spurs your batteries. Look at that hoop arched up all spurtin-like. That's a spurtin hoop if you've ever seen one. Do you want a treat? You beckon the deer forward with a tasty pet treat. He's incapable of resisting the temptation, but he's also incapable of movement, so he stays put. Stalemate. We hope the big kitty had treats aplenty while he could enjoy them. We sincerely do hope that. Oh, wait a second. If you run down the battery, you have no idea where you get more. Better save it when you really need... Ah, damn. I was thinking maybe to, like, reflect the light in the deer's eyes. I like half remember the solution to this too, which is always very frustrating. Can I knock you down, maybe? Tap dancing at this poor little kitty is liable to shake its head right off the wall. Maybe onto those katanas, or maybe only one of them is a katana? But regardless, the juxtaposition of the swords under a decapitated animal makes for a pretty cool tableau. Yeah, I'm assuming I never like have to turn this off. I don't think there's anything like hiding. Man, I'm missing something obvious, aren't I? Dear Pogs. Frozen in his posture of supreme dignity, the deer doesn't deign to notice you bugging him with garbage. Pog eyes. Pogs in the eyes? You can never be so rude and cruel to such a big sweet kitty who's already suffered so much. Something definitely needs to go in those empty sockets though. If only because you were getting creeped out. Can I knock over the armor? This fellow's already lost his right arm. You start stepping a bit at him and he's likely to rattle a little... Okay. If you need to move the thing, you just give it a spin. No rhythmic stomps necessary. Maybe you can incorporate this inaccurate globe into ballet globes? With a bunch of dancers dressed as globes doing pirouettes to simulate spinning. Yeah, that'd be really revolutionary. Oh, that's the worst pun so far. Some real old asses in here, and a couple nearly disintegrated hunks of charred wood. Oh, so I can interact with the fireplace. Sounds like a sure way to get old asses everywhere, including in your mouth, and also dirty at your tap shoes. Really a win-win. Burning the pet trees for warmth, not in a million years. Think of the poor pets who could go untreated. I might need to use a hint. The hint function is currently disabled. It won't do any good to try to use it for now. Oh, okay, thanks. Dude. I love how this is a dialogue in which he tells you to call him if you need help, and then I can't call him for help. Whatever this is, depicts some heroes conversing with huge monsters. So the monsters help them, kill them. You prefer to imagine everybody gets out okay, but you know life is rarely that kind. This is a very goofy mask. You got nothing, you feel unqualified to comment. Can I leave the room? I didn't even think of that. Okay, I don't think she will. Oh my god, no. Oh no, I thought I was stuck in that room. Alright, look like there's more to explore. Oh, I feel so stupid. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Leaving the protection of your home seems like a bad idea. Might be creatures and weirdos ahoy out there. You think you'll stay inside where your chances of meeting creatures and weirdos are still pretty good, honestly. Alright, trying to think of where I'd find something to put in the eye sockets. Dead batteries, of course, seems to be a running theme. Just a reliable old portable cassette player, complete with headphones. Jude can occasionally be found using it to even further isolate himself from reality. Yeah, this might be one of the many revisits to Joey's room. Honestly, if you're really having this much trouble, there might be no hope for you. Things only get more difficult from here on out. Is ever any, like, thing to put in that thing's eyes? You'd figure it'd be in here. Oh, wait, maybe... The little hungry hippo. Oh, I can't even interact with it. Alright. These posters that resonate so powerfully with the very core of your being. The animals, the magic, the power. They whisper to you in your dreams. Secrets of a better world on the other side of the stars. They're very cheesy looking. Your precious heirloom isn't magic, right? Because that's not real, but monsters are, you guess. There's a lot to incorporate into the old worldview this evening. It is nice how much time progresses outside. Actually, I think I can look out the window again. But I don't think much will have changed. Yeah. I swear the boy hungers. I can try. You must throw him snacks. I'll give it a try. Oh, no. From the back of the box, the bold invasive genetic procedures that produce the Manthrochaps in all their resplendence also left them with a debilitating allergy to almost all forms of sustenance. Feed your Manthrochaps from their wet whistle flask or not at all, lest they separate. You're not 100% sure what that last part means, or if it's an actual thing your toy can do, but you are 100% sure you don't want to see it. Is that Nigel Thornberry? If Nigel Thornberry was merged with all animals and then made into a small puppety pet, then yes. I think it's meant to be like a precursor to some of the weird puppet things that are in the main comic. Also, I meant feeding your brother. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think it's much of an option at the moment. Honestly, he's like a second brother to me. Anyways. Going down those stairs is so not smooth. Oh god, I'm like, I'm pretty sure the solution is in the room itself. But all the same, the fact that I was able to leave when I was really convinced I couldn't, it's bugging me. It's getting under the old skin. At this point, we kind of just got to do the old mouse scan. Although to be fair, I've already been kind of trying to. I hope there's like another perspective of this room I'm missing. I'm trying to think of like how else I would jostle this. Light reflecting off his antler too, maybe it bears closer examination. Wait, can I? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They didn't look like separate clickable things. Okay, well there you go. Alright. Dude, I can't make heads or tails of this thing. What thing? Over. I turned on the laser, but that's it. Nothing else is happening. Thought you were Puzzle Master. Was it wrong, it seems? Hold on. Over. Believe this calls for Burns. McGruff crime dog experienced trouble? Unbelievable. Over. Wait. Disregard previous burn. Superior burn formulated. Ace Ventura, pet detective. Please respond if ice required. Over. Nice try, dork. Maybe if you were a real tactician, you'd manage to get your burns out on the first try instead of requesting do-overs. Pride wounded but unable to protest. Have been informed mildly contentious banter cornerstone of squad camaraderie. Over. Yeah, anyways. How am I supposed to solve this thing? This is clearly a puzzle thing that cries out to be solved. Use marbles. Over. I'm thinking as hard as I can. You know I like puzzles. I wouldn't be asking if it weren't an emergency. Actual marbles. Over. Wait, are you talking about trivial really? Over. What marbles? I don't have any marbles. You don't? None nearby. Over. No. Oops. Over. I'll get to the Jude segment. You are now Jude Harley. And tonight is apparently the night you've been preparing for. Laying so many preparations and countermeasures against. Of course, this child. Someone has made a very cute animation with this track because of the weird like what part of it. Seem you made a rare tactical blunder. The marbles that Joey needs to disengage your strategic defense globes are here in your treehouse. Time to call in the long gun birds. When the heat is on from the government and you need to send encrypted messages while staying off the grid, you entrust it to one of your trained carrier pigeons, the lone gunbirds. You survey the troops. There's Langley, Byers, and of course, Frohike. He's your favorite. Dear sweet Frohike, how you adore him. You cherish the wind he blasts. You're probably the only kid in school that owns one of these babies. What if the kids got stranded in the middle of the ocean? The joke's on them until they starve and die. Equip. The chamber is empty, but you observe proper flare gun safety protocols. But maybe you should load it because you've also observed some scary stuff this evening. The perfect place to store your flares, well, some of them. It's also where you keep your beeper, but you really don't want to get into that right now. You achieve your cache of flares you were going to keep in your metal chest. Combined with your flare gun, they're tactical treasure. Breath held, hand steady, you carefully load the flares into the flare gun. There's no going back now, the genie's out of the bottle. Can I launch it? Hello? Tactical error. Consolidated all marbles here in the treehouse to prevent attic key from falling into wrong hands. Over. Additionally, forgot about doing that. Over. No cause for concern putting top agent on it. Over. Wait, who did you get in touch with? One of your friends or... Oh god. You mean one of your pigeons, don't you? You have hair now? I have hair now? I'm so confused. Wait, what do you... Unless you've always had that. Are you talking about... Are you talking about me or the character on... Or Joey? Joey, dude, bleh. Your dude looks different. Oh. Yeah, I sorry. This is my sort of oh god, it's hard to explain without knowing Homestuck. This is one of the Homestuck aliens. I'm just dressed up as. I just like recolored the model. I'm so confused. No, I mentioned that earlier. No, this is this is her little brother. This is we changed character perspective. Sorry, is that what you mean? Yeah. We can't switch back right now, but later I think we get to switch between the two. Look at these monsters. No eyes, no weapons, only the most rudimentary of squad-based tactical maneuvers. This is oh god. Diversionary fent by expendable vanguards if you've ever seen one. I'm not. It's gonna be difficult to read all the Jude dialogue. The puppy castle seems fortified for the moment. You and that pup spent some time adding extra defensive implements to this summer. They're holding it nicely. Only a few of these are actual liquids, and unfortunately, those are also the ones whose contents you don't precisely exactly 100% remember with total certainty. You're not saying that some of them are urine, but you're not saying none of them are urine. This boy needs to get out more. You keep smashing geodes in case they're secretly alien eggs. And if one is, well, you already have the hammer in your hand, won't you? Alright. You dropped your favorite pair of binoculars when you were retreating from the big serpent. These are actually your secondary auxiliary binoculars, your Ox and Ox for short. Careful records of the activities of the mysterious figures you often see prowling around in the woods. Joey didn't buy it, but the sudden influx of monsters may have changed their stance. All this, I think, is like covered more, or will be covered more if it ever comes out. Haunt Switch, which was meant to be like the sister series to this one, to this series of games. Ooh, come on. Jesus. Oh, okay, here are all the marbles. This stuff is all treasure, plain and simple. Look at that nice empty pouch. You sure could put some stuff in that pouch. Yep. Put a red marble in the pouch. Drop a green marble in the pouch. Carrier pigeon couldn't possibly carry that much weight. Better stick with 2 marbles. Okay. You take the pouch with the red and green marbles. Trying to see what like art is on the card here. Oh, he also has some batteries up here. Alright. Alright, skip one of the pigeons. Dodo. That's about two bad things at once. Sorry for hold up. Unbelievable tragic disaster. Over. Did you lose something else? Must soldier on, making second attempt now. Alright. Are you sure you're over in Brohike? Over in Outer Brohike? No. Alright, well, take another pouch from the drawer and load it with another red and green marble. Goodbye. Oh, no. Traitor. Are you alright? Trail, over. Abandonment, over. The lowest, vilest cowardice, over. Well, can't even communicate to a degree of outrage, over. Like he's jeopardized mission if emotion is not suppressed, over. Incoming, over and out. I'm sorry, Jude. Alright, another set of marbles. Your hands are definitely not shaking, and you put 2 more marbles from those safe, cozy compartments in the drawer and drop them into the depths of the pouch waiting, leathery maw. I feel so bad for him. Yeah, he's not. Even before all this Wasn't having the best of times. He does have this super rad treehouse though, to be fair. Your tactical escape hatch allows ingress and egress from your amazing treehouse. Egress. Look, if it were just oh god. Look, if it were just your can on the ladder, there we go. You'd be out that hatch down the ladder and blasting monsters in seconds, but Joey's counting on you, and you've got to get her to a more defensive position before you can even consider heroically abandoning your own. Dude, get over here. Okay. You've already committed this crucial intelligence to memory, but a truly great field commander keeps even better records. I never really... It's kind of a shame, but I never really got into doing like pixel art on craft paper like this. Might have been fun. Sadly, I was actually doing math homework. Alright, Briars. It's up to you. Good enough. Success. Geez, them crow buyers, my boy, so brave, so true, so great. Over. Are you actually just point blank losing your mind now? It would be maybe kind of release after years of build up, but you could have picked a better night for it. Mission accomplished. Buyers champion of champions waiting for you in the kitchen. Over. Why? Oh, Buyers has marbles required to acquire the key. Over. Alright, I guess that sort of makes sense. New development. Buyers being menaced. Please hurry. Over. Wait, okay, I'm on it. Hurry, please, Joey. He's all I have left over now. Alright, to the kitchen. It's time for strife. Oh, maybe not. Oh, tactical dodge. No, it's strife. Oh, the battle themes are so good. Pogs! Flip the flap out! Ugh. Oh, didn't even like kind of reach them. Try to get the tent to make some noise or some light or something. That pigeon is done for. Hey, loser, over here! Nothing doing. Pardon me, boy. There we go. Can you give me a shine? Still being called over by Briars. Can I treat you? No ouchies. Treat yourself. Oh jeez. Okay, so one is close enough. Encore. Nope. Pardon me, boy. Is there a way to quiet Briars? Briars. Okay, I can hit it while it's back its turn, maybe. Oh, or not. She's willing to like hit shit with it before. Oh no, that worked. That got its attention. Have a treat? Press start. Stalemate, alright. Neutral. Delicious spices. Oh, Jesus. Mixed success. Joey, thank you for tactically brilliantly seasoning murder. Virus has payload, repeat. Virus has payload, over. Thanks, do you know how I might get him down? He seems pretty terrified. Negative, Virus simply has an unfortunate mercenary streak. Should respond to enticement, over. How do you bribe a pigeon? Sounds like a setup for a riddle or perhaps joke, over. Bye, dude. Over and out. Hey, Virus. We're friends. I do not have flight capabilities. The pigeon remains out of reach. Maybe he needs enticing. What do pigeons like? Pogs. Everybody likes pogs. If pogs are what it takes to get him off the fridge, he can stay up there. There's gotta be something else around here you'd be more into. Oddly enough, you aren't sure these are safe for birds. After the violent strangled death of that monster, you're a little nervous about just feeding things to other things at random. Maybe there's something safer around here, like bread? Bread-like, at least? Yeah, pizza. Not supposed to feed bread to birds, shake my head. It was the 90s, Brooke. Shouldn't just say you kill him out through this, there's no way he'll go for it. Failed generation. A bird bread feeders, yeah. Open? Well, it's already pretty dang open due to it being broken. They're probably alien birds, so it's fine. Yeah, no. I mean, they are here to kill us, I guess. Do you like a good valet, Buyers? No response to that. He was completely enraptured by your elegance and grace. You prefer to leave the latter, but that doesn't really solve your problem. You need to tempt this little fellow with something bad, something like garbage, but food. We can't find anything in the basement. The 2-5 with that nope. Better not tempt fate. You just barely escaped that serpent. You mean snake. You mean monster. It's just a monster. Snakes don't have legs. It has a ton of legs, way more than you even. You're more like a snake than it actually. Okay, you've gotten away from the original point a little, which is that you're not going back down there. I could think what like food item I might be missing. Like where else I could possibly find it. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I didn't realize that was like a full-on 3D model of the cracker as well. All you raid from this meager cabinet is the stalest, tiniest, worst cracker. Alright, well, that'll do. Success, this little fellow. Buyers, you think? Yes, you're pretty sure this is Buyers. Gobbles down the stale crackers, you tuck him into your pocket. He's got a little parcel around his neck, which you're fine with letting him hold on to until you actually figure out what you're supposed to do with it. The last cracker. The only one that mattered. Yeah. I mean, their whole living situation is a little... I mean, it's pretty sad. I mean, it's nice that they have their babysitter and all. But, yeah. Being so, like, used to having all this garbage, all these unclean clothes, so little food. You know, it's not great. Okay, got the marbles. Do you want me to send the pigeon back? No, over. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to shout, just worried. Please protect the Buyers. His chances of surviving return trip very remote. Okay, yeah, good point. Seems pretty dicey out there, too. Affirmative, over. I'll just use these marbles or whatever, then. I'll let you know how it goes. Affirmative, good luck, sis. Over and out. Alright, Buyers, on. Eyes. You can't really remove the marble pouch from around his neck, and believe it or not, shove the marbles into empty eye sockets. You discard the pouch. What an evening it's been. Ooh, there we go. You got what you assumed to be the attic key. Got the key, heading back up to the attic now. Careful, may not be that simple. What do you mean? None of this has been simple. It's been downright convoluted. Noticing hostile lemons creeping servants are passing over. Oh jeez. We'll try to back you up if possible. Remain alert, sis. Always am, bro. Over and out. We've been doing strife after strife. I can at least say this is going faster than my first playthrough. But we're actually probably not finishing this tonight. Oh jeez. Oh, this one actually has an eye. Oh. Hey, wait. Oh god. Dude, to the rescue. Have you saved yet? Oh. I have not. We can probably do that now. I don't think there's like a game over state in this one though. There is in the sequel. Alright, call this stream save 1. Joey in danger. Joey took a brutal hit. She's down for the count. You've got to get back. You've got to find some way to distract these monsters so she can get back on her feet. Flare gun. Uh-oh. Oh god, I thought it crashed. So maybe they're not totally blind then? Have a delicious treat. Anything you toss in there, you're never getting back. Alright. Evasive maneuvers. There's no getting past those behemoths right now. Focus on the relatively smaller ones. Alright. Bash them. Excuse me. No. Down for the count. No excuses. I don't know what all these different cursor symbols mean. Do we need a flare again? I guess so. In you go, pigeon. No! Fires makes the ultimate sacrifice. Evil. Like, I get this means that I have the advantage. As I kind of want to see the dialogue for it. And, okay, yeah, it's the same for everything. That's unfortunate. Putting on the Ritz. No vacancy. So we don't need them to turn back around. Should I pogs at them? Pogs is a reinforcement. That was just awful. No, we can't even switch back to Jude right now. Treats? Beg for a treat. Oh, that's not an eye. That is just another melt. Spices. Spices to you? Nope. Spices. Currying flavor. A currying favor. Girl, quit all this currying around. What am I missing? Hey, are you just gonna bat the other one away by accident? Yep. Okay. I should have figured. Delighted to see you. lot of the solutions to these stripes have been the same thing over and over again. Oh no! That works. They've discovered fire. They're gaining intelligence. Oh, him too. Okay. That works. I see. Am I allowed to go back in the room? What are you doing? Those monsters. Oh no, I cannot. I'm going straight to the attic. They'll have to discover the wheel. They've invented farming already. What are you doing? Hurry! Use the key. I think this was the point of no return. Yep. That would. Yep. Joey, come in. Please report status. Joey, hello, it's Jude. Joey, are you okay? Joey, please. Yes, I'm safe. I'm in the attic. Just barely made it. Phew, over. Locked in, actually. I dropped the key. Safer in the attic than the rest of the house. Key can be retrieved later. Over. I think you were right. The way that they smashed the living room window and the front door. If I had stayed in my room, I'd be a goner. Separated us with Vanguard. Destabilized power. Probe defenses. Finally attempted entry through multiple points of ingress. Basic siege tactics. Over. You actually know this stuff? I kind of just thought you like pretending to be a spy or whatever. We'll take it as a compliment. Over. Anyways, thanks. I'll just hole up in here for a while now, I guess. Are you safe in the treehouse? You should try calling your friends or something. Didn't want to risk their involvement. Always a gamble engaging soldiers of fortune. But maybe the time. Remain secure in location. Ignore object under curtain. Over. Totally, uh-huh. Joey, please, over. Whatever you say. Definitely not going to investigate this weird thing that I've never seen before while locked in the attic with nothing else to do. Data intervention to determine. Over. I'll let you know what I find out. Joey, don't. Tactic. Seriously, anything happen. Over. You there? Can't. Over. Dude, can you repeat that? Lot of static. Joey, please, I can't lose you. Oh, no. Don't go near the portal. Over. Did you say portal? Did that just move? Yes, it's constantly moving. No. Yeah. A lot of, and Shaka, you would understand this. A lot of people classify Jude as Seer of Doom. So he has a lot of not great things in store for him in general. Well, it turns out you live in a house that has a hand in a jar in it. You must now carry this knowledge with you forever. He doesn't deserve this. No, well, some people are just unfortunate. High five. You've left them hanging long enough. In fact, as you stare at the gross, desiccated hand in the jar, you begin to suspect that time for you to break open this jar and slap an anonymous dead hand against your own alive hand is tragically past. The world is in crisis. If only Captain Planet were here, then the monsters could eat him and you could escape while they were distracted. The handwriting is barely legible and there's no return address, leaving you with no more information you had before you looked at it. Alright, very funny. Alright, I'm heading out, but have fun with the rest of the stream. Okay. Thanks for dropping by, Moon. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry if it's been a little dull. I didn't expect to get so stuck so early. But yeah, you have a good rest of your Halloween. If it's not already over where you are. Good night. You too, Moon. No, this really isn't the kind of mystery, the boring kind, where you have to frequently refer to your rigorously maintained collection of shipping invoices in order to make any progress. You hate those. They really just left a note on the ground for me to do nothing with, all for a gag. Another victim of Jude's overzealous crowbarring, no doubt. Any chance he gets to prying and jivvying, the kid just goes nuts up. Pa's passion for previously allied artifactor has always given you the willies. What is with him? Not only does he respect the lives of critters he shoots, he seems infatuated with the notion of death itself. What a twisted jerk. Consider Mummy. You draw strength from the mummy's unassailable calmness. You are stronger now, having considered the mummy at length, so you're gonna go ahead and stop considering the mummy. Since he got his first best shotgun, this one fell out of favor, and now primarily functions as a home to a thick layer of attic dust. Meanwhile, its favorite brother is living out its shotgun's daydream in the hands of your pa. Lock and load. There's no chance you are going to pick up this gun, and you certainly aren't going to lock and load anytime soon. It just isn't going to happen. I guess this was probably what was in that big crate. Is that a Batman mask? It is. They have Batman mask, they have a Trolls mask. Like, not Homestuck Trolls, but like the weird 90s toys troll. Oh, I didn't get I never found her dialogue where she's like, oh, it's an 80s kid thing, you wouldn't understand. Oh, that's unfortunate. You haven't been up here in a long while. Your paw sure does keep a lot of weird crap up here. Weirder than other crap, that is. Or maybe not. Maybe all the stupid crap is basically the same. Disguising your identity and impairing your vision wouldn't really help matters much. You're pretty sure the monsters are going to eat anybody they meet. More of his guns. These are antiques and would probably fetch a tight sum at auction, but you think the only real perk to their antiquity is it probably means it's been ages since they were used to murder anything furry and precious. Don't use guns. These are definitely loaded though. Your pod doesn't leave unloaded guns lying around. That's fucked up. Oh shit, I clicked through a bunch of dialogue. Or hanging precariously in decaying nets either. Jesus is right over your room. Oh god. Some very old pigeon cages. You suggest they'd be thrown out, but old cages definitely fit with the aesthetic up here. Oh, yeah. Why does he love globes so much? Maybe they remind him of adventure. All the little abstract theological features, the jagged borders of exotic nations, the tiny bumps representing mountains. Unfortunately, whenever you look at globes in school or whatever, they just remind you of him. Time to investigate the portal. Why is he... Oh, yeah, we have no other options. You can't avoid noticing the drape rustling around, although you really wish you could. Better see what's underneath there now, though, before it gets to drop on you. I still love the design of this thing. It's so much. Oh geez, I walked. Get rid of it. There we go. God, it is really hard not to just talk about Homestuck spoilers. I'll leave it here. Use keyhole. Operate. You don't know how to operate the thing except, of course, to put a key in it and turn it. That seems like the obvious thing, doesn't it? Like the most obvious and necessary thing you've ever known you're always going to do and have always known to, and to do it, do it now. Now, the key, do it. Open the door. So yeah, Buttercream Frog isn't here anymore, but yes, there is a certain compulsory aspect to this machine and to this key. So they were kind of right on the money with that. so good. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I love this game so much. I love the design of the machine. Oh, sorry. A little more to go. That troll better not be mean to Jude. Well, I guess you'll see. Basically, so this is the you know, the titular, the hive swap. But the perspective of Jude and I think their name is Damek? I'm not 100% sure. That's what Haunt Switch is supposed to be about. It might be what Hive Swap 3 ends up being about. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. We're gonna get an impression of what his character is like pretty soon here, but we don't actually see him interact with Jude in this game. Ah, jeez. I'm trying to think, because like we have a little bit more to go. I don't think like too much more to go. So I might stop it here. We could probably go on for a little bit longer. But now I'm thinking we might not finish this game tonight. Looks kind of like the thing from your attic that brought you here. That force field is a pretty striking point of contrast, though. Maybe use this thing to get home somehow, please. Go home. It didn't exactly hurt, but it was kind of tingly. You don't think you'll be able to reach the portal while that force field is on? Fair enough. Up to you. You must feel the vibe. I mean, I think this is as good a stopping point as any before we get involved in anything more here. Yeah, I'm also debating whether or not to dress up again for that stream. Remains to be seen. You know what I'll do? I could probably just put the troll horns on and not bother with the whole get up, but we'll see. Two-parter, yeah. Next year, not next year, not next year. I want to stream Hive Swap too. So no, we're gonna be finishing this and then we're gonna be moving on to that. Gradually, obviously with like other stuff mixed between. But yeah, so sorry, I just wanted to say that, like, you know, because the comic itself has such like a simplistic art style most of the time, that like you just don't get that cool like jaggedy, machiny animation that you get from the Cherub portal. It's so good. It's just one of my favorite designs from the game. And also just because, like, you know, it's Homestuck, it's Alternia. Like, it is a time and space machine. It's very interesting. There's just a lot of like even just symbolism like loaded into it as well. It's pretty nuts. I actually don't know. Well, I don't even know if that information would be available anywhere. But I actually wonder who like designed it proper, because it would be very neat if Hussey was actually the one to design it. A bus is a robot? It seemed like something pretty intense went down here, but just before you arrived. All right. But yeah, I think I will call it here, and we'll pick it up probably just in, I mean, maybe even as soon as tomorrow, actually, but pretty soon at least. So So let me at least make a save for now. Stream save 2. Beehives. Beehive swap. UI change? Yeah, all Alternian now. I think it probably is for the rest of the game as well. Yeah, that's the one other thing that I actually don't think if we can get back to. When I was just starting the stream, sorry, I bumped the mic. The background was set on Alternia, whereas it's normally set on Earth until you hit this point in the game. So I actually don't think it's possible to get that title screen background back unless you actually do like save and quit while you're on Earth. But I don't know. But yeah. Otherwise, I think I'll call it here, so we can at least go back to the main menu for now, so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Ooh. But yeah. Thanks to everyone who came. Little bit of a shorter one tonight, although not by much. Thank you. I'm glad you found it fun. Glad you found it cozy. So yeah, like I said, should be finishing this up pretty soon. Because I really would like to get onto the sequel. But all the same, I hope everybody just had, you know, if you celebrate, has had a nice Halloween. It's been overall pretty chill on my end. Had to rush to finish the Halloween costume, but otherwise pretty nice. Like I said, I'll figure out whether or not I want to dress up again for whenever we play this, but for now, I guess we'll call it there. So have a good night, everyone. Title music is also still very pretty.